Every Jack, his buddies, and his aunt seems to be investing in cryptocurrency these days. There seem to be a ton of stories of teenagers out there who invested in cryptocurrency and who are minted now, driving Teslas up and down the block, smoking vapes, and making vlogs. Whatever it is that teenagers these days do, I don't know. But the more important question in this story is, what is a cryptocurrency? How can you invest in one? And can you make money off one today? Let's talk about the story of cryptocurrency. But if we're talking about cryptocurrencies, then we've got to start with the history of cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency's foundations date back to the early 1980s, when an American cryptographer named David Chaum invented a blinding algorithm that remains central to modern web-based encryption. The algorithm allowed for secure, unalterable information exchanges between parties, laying the groundwork for future electronic currency transfers. This was known as blinded money. In the late 1980s, Chaum recruited other cryptocurrency enthusiasts in an attempt to commercialize the concept of blind money. He moved to the Netherlands and founded DigiCash, a company that generated currency units based on blind algorithms. Unlike Bitcoin and most other modern cryptocurrencies, control of DigiCash was not decentralized. The supply control monopoly of Chaum's company was similar to a central bank's monopoly on legal tender, meaning only the company could issue the tender. DigiCash initially dealt directly with individuals, but the Dutch central bank did not like this idea and prohibited it. Faced with an ultimatum, DigiCash agreed to sell only to licensed banks, which severely limited its business potential. Microsoft subsequently contacted DigiCash to discuss a potential profitable partnership that would allow early Windows users to purchase products with their currency. But the two companies did not agree to the terms, and DigiCash later collapsed in the late 1990s. At about the same time, a software engineer named Wei Dai released a white paper on B-Money, which is a virtual currency architecture that contained many components of modern cryptocurrencies, such as complex anonymity and decentralized protection measures. However, B-Money was never used as a medium of exchange. Soon after, Nick Szabo, a partner of Chaum, developed and launched a cryptocurrency called BitGold, which stood out because of its use of a blockchain system that supports most modern cryptocurrencies. Like DigiCash, BitGold was never popular and is no longer used as a medium of exchange. After DigiCash, most of the research and investment in electronic financial transactions had been transferred to more traditional digital intermediaries, such as PayPal, which was by itself a pioneer in mobile payment technology, which has become increasingly popular in the last 10 years. Some DigiCash copycats, such as Russian web money, have appeared in other parts of the world. In the United States, the most famous virtual currency in the late 1990s and 2000s was called electronic gold, or e-gold. E-gold was created and controlled by a company of the same name located in Florida. Electronic gold companies were actually acting as digital gold buyers. A customer or user would send their jewelry, trinkets, and antique coins to the electronic gold warehouse and received digital electronic gold, a currency unit expressed in ounces of gold. Then, electronic gold users could trade their resources with other users, charge physical gold fees, or exchange their electronic gold for US dollars. In its heyday in the mid 2000s, eGold had millions of active accounts each year and processed billions of dollars in transactions. Unfortunately, the relatively loose electronic gold security protocol made it a popular target for hackers and phishing scammers, causing users to suffer economic losses. Until the mid 2000s, most electronic gold transactions were legally dubious. Their loose compliant rules made them attractive for money laundering and small Ponzi schemes. From the mid 2000s to the late 2000s, the platform faced increasing legal pressure to stop operations. At the beginning of the financial crisis in 2008, on October 31st, an anonymous person named Satoshi Nakamoto invented the first Bitcoin cryptocurrency and published a paper titled Bitcoin Peer-to-Peer Electronic Cash System. Bitcoin is widely regarded as the first modern cryptocurrency, the first public medium of exchange that combined decentralized control, user anonymity, record keeping via blockchain, and built-in rarity. Its inventor, Satoshi Nakamoto, is somewhat of an enigma. Nobody knows who the individual is. In early 2009, Nakamoto released Bitcoin to the public, and a group of enthusiastic supporters began trading and mining the token. At the end of 2010, the first of dozens of similar cryptocurrencies began to appear, including popular alternative currencies such as Litecoin. The first public Bitcoin exchange also appeared at around the same time. At the end of 2012, WordPress became the first major retailer to accept Bitcoin payments, followed closely by Expedia and Microsoft. Today, a lot of websites accept Bitcoin as a legitimate payment method, although few non-Bitcoin cryptocurrencies can be used for company payments. Increasingly active exchanges allow holders to exchange them for Bitcoin or legal tender, thus providing the necessary liquidity and flexibility. Since the end of 2010, institutional and corporate investors have also been paying close attention to what they call the crypto space. Although the problems with its growth indicate that true parity will remain in the future, Facebook's carefully protected Libra project may be the first cryptocurrency to replace fiat currency. Well, you may ask me, all of this is great, man, but how does cryptocurrency actually work? A cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency that is secured by cryptography, which makes it nearly impossible to counterfeit or double spend. That is, to basically spend the same given amount of coins on more than one transaction. Many cryptocurrencies are decentralized networks based on blockchain technology, which is a distributed ledger enforced by a disparate network of computers. Blockchain is the technology that underpins digital currency. The tech allows digital information to be distributed but not copied. That means each individual piece of data can only have one owner. You may hear it described as a digital ledger stored in a distributed network. To help understand how blockchain works, picture a spreadsheet that is duplicated thousands of times across a network of computers. Then imagine that this network is designed to regularly update this spreadsheet, and you have a basic understanding of the blockchain. That is the essence of blockchain. But if you want to know more, do check out our video on blockchain. The link will be in the description. Coming to how one can invest in cryptocurrency, the most popular place to purchase from are cryptocurrency exchanges. There are several different exchanges to choose from, but the most popular being Coinbase, Binance, and Huobi Global. These exchanges allow you to purchase currencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum with a debit card. With most popular currencies, including Bitcoin, you can buy fractions of a coin, so you don't need to invest thousands of dollars to get in the game. But we advise you to do your research before investing. Coming to the ever-looming question about the security of cryptocurrency, there are some risks in the cryptocurrency market which are not common in traditional financial markets, such as stocks and bond markets. Cryptocurrency exchanges are vulnerable to attacks and other criminal activities. These security vulnerabilities have brought huge losses to investors, and the cryptocurrencies have been stolen, never to be recovered, and the perpetrators were never caught. Frauds and scams are also very common in the crypto industry. Scamsters who promise dazzling returns to investors tend to be unable to deliver on their high promises because they too often sell snake oil instead of legit blockchain projects. Investors who buy this hype can take huge losses when these projects ultimately fail. Additionally, storing cryptocurrencies is not as easy as storing stocks or bonds. While exchanges like Coinbase make it easy to buy and sell crypto assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum, many people hate keeping their digital assets on the exchange due to the aforementioned cyber attacks and theft risks. Instead, some prefer offline cold storage options such as hardware or paper wallets. But cold storage comes with its own set of challenges that pose the risk of losing private keys, preventing access to the cryptocurrency. There is also a risk that the crypto venture you are investing in will fail. There are thousands of blockchain projects and the competition is fierce. Regulators could also crack down on the entire cryptocurrency industry if more governments begin to view cryptocurrencies as a threat rather than just an innovative technology. That was it from us on cryptocurrency. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe. More stories coming soon. If you have a suggestion for us, please do leave it in the comments below.